In the last video, we visited Surajkund and thereafter cycled to the well-maintained wall structure of Kila Rai Pithoda near Saket. In this vlog, I intend to ride to 4 interesting places around Mehrauli in an attempt to trace how the first city of Delhi progressed. This ride will begin near the jungles of Sanjayvan, move to the medieval township of Mehrauli, visit the ubiquitous Qutub Minar complex, and finally, a lesser known monument at Sultangadi. A ride or walk in Sanjayvan is always a pleasure. Located in close vicinity of the Qutub institutional area, it is a popular spot for fitness enthusiasts. I entered Sanjayvan along an undulating and picturesque pathway. A small bridge took me across a seasonal stream happily gushing along. I cycled further along a nice park and then walked beyond it. A short distance and I came to 2 parallel dilapidated fort walls. The inner one was built by Anand Pal II and the outer by Prithviraj Chauhan. The thickness of the walls is such that one can almost forget that it was once the rampart of a massive 8-kilometer long fort. It was great to view the setting sun from the wall complex and is an option worth exploring. The next day, a short cycle trip and I reached the peripheral wall of Qutub Minar. Close to the tomb of Adam Khan is a road which goes into the old Mehrauli township. And after a meandering route comes the Dargah of Qutubuddin Bakhtiar Kaki. This is perhaps the most important monument from the Sultanate period in Mehrauli. Qutub Sahab was the spiritual guide of Sultan Iltutmish, and his Dargah continued to remain a guiding light for a number of rulers and commoners of all religions alike for centuries thereafter. With the ascent of the slave dynasty, the fort was reappropriated from the Chauhans for the use of its new rulers. The area that became the focal point was the central courtyard of the largest temple amongst the 27 that were demolished. Even today, the quadrangle is adorned by delicately carved pillars, though some of the figurines have been defaced prior to their placement. This became the area of the Quwwatul Islam Mosque. Let me highlight 3 significant factors associated with this area. In the center of the courtyard is an iron pillar that can be traced to King Chandragupta II Vikramaditya from the 4th century AD. This is evident from the inscriptions on the pillar. Some say that it was brought by the Tomar ruler Anang Pal to Delhi. However, others suggest that it was brought by Iltutmish from Udaygiri and based on its perceived importance was given a special place within the site of the mosque. This courtyard also became the scene for Razia Sultan to take over the reign of the kingdom immediately after a Friday prayer. Her devout slave Jamaluddin Yaqut took over the armory and faithful nobles came out in support at the same time. The most striking landmark of course remains the Qutub Minar. The theories of its origin vary from its creation by Prithviraj Chauhan as a vantage point to view the Yamuna to being a tower of victory in the honor of Muhammad Ghori. It has also been suggested that it was perhaps meant to be a minaret to call the devout for prayers. And finally, it was created in the honor of Qutubuddin Bakhtiar Kaki and named after him as well. There may be differences on the theories of its origin. However, there is little difference regarding the special place it continues to hold as an architectural marvel as part of the first city of Delhi. The concluding ride took me to the lesser known Sultangadi in close vicinity of Vasant Kunj. While this does not fall within the limits of the first city of Delhi, however, it houses the grave of the favourite son of Iltutmish, Prince Nasiruddin Mahmud. The saintly prince died before Iltutmish, and this became the first tomb of Muslim rule in India. The grave is housed within a fort-like structure. Its architecture suggests that this was also built on a Shiva temple, given the pillars used and the decorative work on stones. The site is revered by both Hindus and Muslims alike. It is said that newlywed brides first come here to seek blessings prior to taking over their responsibilities post-marriage. This then was a brief glimpse into the first city of Delhi. There is so much more to read, discover, and visit. I cannot claim to have created an exhaustive account. I just hope this vlog interests you enough to undertake your own journey just like I took mine. Until next time, goodbye.